Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark from Marco Looks and it's a pleasure to have you with me today. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the work I did on the BlueZoo animation short called More Stuff that was released a few Christmases ago. My involvement in the project was I pitched to direct and create the short that was going to happen that year. Unfortunately I didn't get picked, but I ended up working as an animator on the short that did get picked. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the work that I did, as well as some other unseen bits and pieces that didn't make the cut, that didn't make it into the short. There's a bit of a story behind it all. So I think the best thing to do is, why don't we grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and I'll talk you through it. So let's get comfy, grab a brew, and yeah, let's go. Cool, I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. Come on. Okay, so let me tell you about the short project. The studio I worked in, every so often, invited everyone to pitch to create a short for the studio, which was a brilliant opportunity because a lot of us are kind of fresh out of training, hadn't really had a lot of industry experience, and then all of a sudden we're being given the choice option to pitch to create a short. Now I'm sure you're familiar with what shorts are. Shorts are like a very short animation. So if you go and watch a big animation blockbuster like a Disney or a Pixar, often before you get a short. And so that's the sort of thing we were invited to create. The brief we were given was it had to be Christmassy and it had to be about commercialism, had to be about commercialism, and it had to be a musical. Those were the kind of main factors. So the choice was ours. We could pitch whatever we wanted. So my idea, at that point, I just got back from Disney World, and so I was super Disney-fied. And previous to animation, I worked in the West End on a couple of musicals. So I felt well equipped to do this. And so my pitch was basically about one of Santa's elves that had gone a bit rogue and decided to create an amusement park, obviously. And so it created a dark ride, which was going to be the short. So we were going to go on this dark ride with this elf, and it was going to be all about how bad Santa is and how commercial he is and how he just wants your cash. And it was all inspired by the work of Mary Blair. And so the dark ride was kind of emulating It's a Small World. And so I called my short It's a Mall World. Obviously commercialism, buying in malls. That was my link. So I did my pitch, and I thought the pitch was pretty good. I thought it went well. I didn't win. Because the studio recognised how much work I put into my pitch, they invited me to work on the short that was selected, which was called More Stuff. And so I did some various shots for the short. And the funny thing is, when you work in animation, you could be working on your shots for a really long time. And ultimately, at the end of the day, through no fault of your own, they could get cut. They could not make the short. I created lots of different small shots to go in, and this is my contribution to More Stuff. So, that was it. Did you blink? Did you miss it? It was there. Let's have another look again. Let's rewind. There it is. That's my shot. So that's all my work that made it into the short. I'm not going to show the short here. I'll put a link to it in the video description so you can watch the whole thing. I don't think it's fair for me to share the whole short in this because literally that's my piece of work. That's what I did for it. So yeah, these are my play blasts when you're kind of trying out your animation and see if it works. And so it's interesting to see how different they look. The final result is really polished and looks beautiful. And so these are my play blasts. and as you can see, they probably look a little bit rougher. So as well as all that, I also created some dance loops. So there were lots of scenes with lots of elves, and so there was a small group of us that were creating loads of dance loops so the elves could be dotted around dancing. They didn't get used in the end, so but here they are. Here's lots of different elves doing dances.
More stuff, more stuff. Everybody wants to get more stuff. Stuff in a stocking, stuff in a sack. You're killing the...
Obviously, as well, I was completely inspired by Strictly, so there's lots of Charleston elves.
Stuff, more stuff. It's getting kind of hard to ignore. Everybody wants to get more stuff. Stuff in a stocking, stuff in a sack. You're killing...
There's also a Beyonce Single Ladies elf.
More stuff, more stuff. Everybody...
The characters are interesting to look at, interesting elves. They were fun, but the whole short to work on was brilliant. Simone, the guy that directed it, was super supportive, really nice guy, really talented, and it was his idea, it was his pitch, so he did really well and made me feel really welcome and comfortable in the team. Well, of course, because we're all in the team anyway. But yeah, it was a real pleasure to be involved with that short. And we also won a Vimeo staff pick. So Vimeo, the video channel, they gave us a staff pick. So we all got little badges, which was really nice, really good fun too. So yeah, it was really good fun. In the promo, in the build up to the short as well, we had to create some sort of movie reference using the elves. So me and my friend Yoli, who is a lighter and who was a lighter and compositor at the time. Actually, I think she was head of lighting. Anyway, I worked with her and we created an homage to, well, I'm gonna let you see it first and see if you can guess. They were basically really short vignettes that were just released like an advent calendar up to the release of the short. And so there were loads of different ones, all homaging a film. So have a look at this and what do you think? Did you guess it? It was, of course, Blair Witch Project. So a nice, scared elf. We had lots of fun putting that together. Go and have a look at the full-length version of more stuff. It's really cool. It's a bit strange. Lots of naked elves running around everywhere. No comment about that. But it's all fun, isn't it? It's all a bit silly. And Christmassy. And it's a musical. So what could go wrong? So I hope you like it. Thank you very much for watching and let me tell you about my involvement with the BlueZoo Christmas short from 2016, I think it was. I think it was Christmas 2016. So I hope you enjoyed having a look. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and it would really mean a lot if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'd be really lovely to build up a little kind of community family over here on YouTube. Because I have that over on Instagram. I'm at Marcolux if you want to join me over there. And I love chatting with people. It's a little bit harder here right now with YouTube at the moment because I don't have the community feature. So we're just chatting in comments. But yeah, drop me a message, drop me a comment, and I'll put it back. I'd love to hear what you think. It's always nice connecting with you, connecting with people that look at my work. Let's chat. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. If I don't see you before, have a fantastic end of 2020. Thank goodness 2020 is nearly over. And all the best for 2021. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, take care. Lots of love. I'm going to carry on with my tea now. Enjoy my cozy tea. All right, take care. Lots of love. Bye.